how to become profitable on your new business in less than 30 to 60 days. Now, guys, do you know that most businesses, when they open, do not become profitable until 3 years of being in business? Do you also know that Amazon, the humongous company that we all buy our goods from, did not become profitable until the 9th year of being in service? You know what? That is consistency right there. Guys, let's talk about today some of the tools that you can start using and implementing on your company so like that you could become profitable and you don't have to live paycheck to paycheck. Because let's face it, you did not get into business or go into business to work for a job that pays your paycheck to paycheck. Let's roll.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south, I'll be spreading out.
All right, so let's talk about today some of the steps that you need to start implementing in order to become profitable and in order to build the foundation of your company. At the same time, I'm gonna give you a secret on how to make $40,000 for your business in less than 30 to 60 days. But at the same time, if you stick to the end, I'm going to give you a free gift that is going to help you and it's going to propel and catapult your business today. All right, guys, so before I go anywhere, I want to make sure that you are aware that we are going to start doing a free business trainer. We're going to show you some of the steps in which you need to start your business, how to get funding, how to become profitable. We're going to start bringing guests. So this is going to happen 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if you are somewhere else, make sure that you accommodate for the time zone, but it will be at 7 o'clock every Friday night. So we're gonna start doing a free training for you guys, in which we're gonna be showing you some of this, the tools, some of the innovative tools that are coming out to the market that can help your business in order to make you and help you become profitable. Now, in the bottom of this video, I'm going to put the link so that you are able to not only check it out, but register for the free training. At the same time, make sure that you register to this, subscribe to this channel. We are going to have lives. A lot of the things are happening within our industry that I want to make sure that we bring to you. We're going to have guests as well. So there's going to be lives throughout the week and during the daytime. So make sure that you subscribe so like that you know and you get notified when we actually put this training. All right, so being in business is not something that is easy. It is very rewarding, but it's something that if you're not consistent at it, you will not get the reward that you deserve. So I understand that at the beginning, there's going to be a lot of work, a lot of sweat, a lot of backaches that you are going to have because you're going to have to actually roll your sleeves up and get into the business, the long hours. And you know what? Nothing that comes easy is worth having. And that's your business. You need to make sure that you learn, understand the ins and outs of your own business, because by the time that you start hiring employees and people that will replace you, so like that, it allows you to exit your business. Meaning exit, you're not selling the business, but exit meaning that you are able to put the key people in place so that you could have that freedom or even move into another venture, because a lot of us are that way. I want to make sure that I have the right people in place so that I could move into another venture that I could also help all the lives and be able to hire more people. That's my goal in life. I want to help many more people, not only to provide a service, but also to make sure that I give them a job in which they love what they do and they're able to also help the customers because they love when they come to work and provide to you guys. So with that said, there is a lot of work. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it to you. You are going to need to have someone that guides you through it, because if you try to do it on your own, more than likely you will fail. Many people are only able to make it when they do it by themselves, but it takes a trial and error, and they learn from their mistakes. But a lot of people are able to get to that goal a lot faster because they have a coach, they have a mentor that was able to walk them by the hand. It's like you having kids. Your kids eventually could become grown men and women, but they will get there a lot faster if they have the proper mentoring, the proper father and mother, in order to guide them through the weaves and guide them to obstacle, the good and the bad, having that person to give them the proper advice. So that's the same thing that happens in business. Now, once you go through all of that, it is very rewarding. You could make your own time. You could be to work when, how, with whoever you want. You could create freedom. You could create income just like you never thought, because you are locked in a job. You're locked into what you can make, what your employer can pay you. But when you are in business, you control how much you can make. But it takes a while. It takes some work in order for you to make. If you want to make a lot of money, it is not going to come easy. It is not a lottery. Your business is not a lottery. And you are going to have not only to compete with others, but be the best person that you can be. And in order to do that, you definitely gonna have to get some sweat on your forehead. Make sure that you actually, like I said, roll your sleeves up and get to your business. Learn the ins and outs, because it could be very rewarding for you and your family. At the end of the day, you are trying to create generational wealth and leave a legacy for your kids. All right, so now let's get to the meat and potatoes. Now, the main thing that you need to do is you need to make sure that you register your entity, your company, your business. Never sole proprietorship, because it's going to cause you a lot of issues trying to get some lenders. Remember, if you get a sole proprietorship, it's going to be mainly based on your personal credit. And at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is separate your personal credit from your business credit, so like that you could create the corporate credit that we are trying to accomplish in order for you to make or be able to get more lending and bigger credit lines than what you could do with your personal. Because keep in mind, in the personal side, you have something that's called utilization. Anytime that you go over 30% of what you have available, it causes you an issue. It diminishes your credit score. Wow. In the business side, if you use your 100% utilization, doesn't affect you at all. The main thing that affects you is if you don't pay your bills on time. So that's how your business credit score mainly gets worked or graded in your business side. So entity, make sure it's a LLC, S Corp, C Corp. But at the end of the day, remember, we are not attorneys or CPAs. So make sure that you always consult with your attorney and the CPA in your state, and also for the industry that you are in. Another thing that you need to keep in mind is your business location. Trust me, I understand that you will start a business, and 99.9% of the times it will be in your home, in your garage, in your basement, and a secluded room in your home. I get it. Just be smart about it. Get a virtual address. A virtual address can cost you as cheap as $10. $10 for a virtual address, and all you need to do is make sure that all the mail that goes there gets forwarded to your house, and that's it. Also, get a business phone number. Not your cell phone, not your home number. The banks have a crawler system that they are able to determine and see if your business number or if your business or the number that you provide in any of your application is a residential number or a cell phone. That's what you need to avoid. There are many services out there that are very inexpensive. Some voice system or voice over the internet protocol systems that are able to come up and be a business number. Not only that, once you do this, you also need to make sure that you register this number with the 411 database. This is going to help you out. Why? Because the bank wants to make sure that you are a legitimate business and that you are here to stay, that you are a business that is not here to spam or scam their customers. So that's something that you also need to keep in mind. At the end of the day, they want to make sure that you are a business that is actually going to repay whatever you're trying to acquire from them or whatever you're trying to lend. So one thing that I tell you that you must is have a website. Have a online presence. Make sure that you have an online presence with a business email. Not joey123@gmail.com. Why is that? Because they want to make sure that you are a presentable company that is representing themselves to their customers. Another key point that you need to have is your EIN. I know a lot of companies say that they could get the EIN for you for a small fee or for a set fee. Guys, EIN is a free number that you can get from the IRS. So you go to irs.gov, and EIN stands for Employee Identification Number, and it is just equivalent to a social security number for your business. Now, this is how you're going to be paying taxes. This is how you're actually going to be able to report the taxes for your business. So these two items, you need to have your EIN and your registration in your state for your entity in order to open a bank account. A bank account is essential. Now, a lot of people tell you open a bank account, good and that, and then you are able to actually get a credit line. More than likely, you will not. Your credit score takes a big toll in here. You need to have a good credit score in order for you to be able to get a bank account or a credit card with that bank right away. So this is something, so keep that in mind. That's not always going to happen that you gotta, I open my bank account and I get a credit card there. No, your credit score, your personal credit score will take a big step on that. Now, something that I don't hear anyone else talking about is that you need to have a low 5 rating. So the way the banks actually rate your bank account is the amount of money that you have in it month after month. Now the low 5 is the minimum for you to be able to then be able to borrow from the bank. So this is what we talked about. Hey, let's set up your business credit and let's make sure that it seasons for 90 days. Because one of the main things that they look for before they lend you is something called the low 5 credit rating. The low 5 credit rating is having $10,000 minimum on the monthly basis in your bank account. That will set you up and that will put you in the map to be lendable. At the same time, guys, make sure that your business entity is listed in all county, region, in the country or in federal with the same name. Make sure there is no variation. Make sure that a dot or a comma is not missing, because that may cause you a lot of headaches when you're trying to get some lending. Guys, something that I see a lot of businesses fail at is marketing. You need to market yourself. You need to be able to put your name out there. You need to prospect. Why is this? Because that's the only way that you're gonna acquire a lead. That's the only way that you're gonna let people know that you are in business, and then you could provide a service that they can now look at you and compare to your competitor, because they're always going to do this. In this day and age, people are going to, before they even buy you, they are going to research you, and if they don't find anything of you and on you, more than likely they will think that you're a scam. So you need to make sure that you put your name out there. Be fanatical about prospecting, about putting yourself out there. Be fanatical about putting your name in the net. Be fanatical about telling people what you do. Why is this? This is how people are going to find you. This is how you are going to get leads, customers. This is how people are going to solidify that you are the company that they should go with. Now, guys, I know that when we talk about marketing, I don't have a marketing budget. Well, guess what? You could do it for free. There's something called social media. You could put content, as much content as you want about your business, about yourself, whatever you buy, whatever you're selling on the web. You could form a Facebook account, a YouTube video, a TikTok, a Instagram, LinkedIn. You name it. Depending on what you do, you could put it out there. Make sure that you meet the social media platform guidance or guidelines, and don't violate them, because then you may get shut down. But at the same time, just make sure that you put yourself out there. This is the way, free way, and you control this. You control this, and you actually can determine how much money you can make. So do not forget that that's one of those things that you can use to do free marketing. Now, at the same time, the next thing that I want to tell you is, if you want to make some money today, start using and creating a merchant account. Why is this? If you use a PayPal, a Square, and any other merchant accounts, each one of these merchant accounts, they have their own bank too. They will be able to see the flow that you could create by accepting credit cards, by accepting those modes of payments, and they, in return, usually in the 60 to 90 days, will be able to go ahead and provide you with a credit line or a loan for your business. These funds can help you, especially when you've been operating to what you already have. And if you get a new influx of cash, then you can use it for now pay marketing, to buy some new equipment, to get a new employee or 2 employees that can help you even grow the business even bigger. So guys, make sure that if you don't have a merchant account set in place right now, make sure you do. It is free money waiting for you. All right, guys, so we got to the end. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a free gift. What I want you to do is call the number in the bottom, 516-600-0127, and you are going to get a free one-on-one strategy call with one of my associates that will help you and will tailor and will present to you what we can do for you as a business. Not only that, I'm going to give you within that a free business success can. Now, this success can is going to give you, and it's going to give you a full report of your business by running all the compliance items and finding out if you can qualify for a business credit or for a business loan right now. Guys, I appreciate your time. Thank you for actually being here with us. Thank you for tuning in. If you are not a member yet, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe. Click on the bell icon, click on all so that you'll be notified every time that we post a new content. And also make sure that you give us a thumbs up. That is going to help us tremendously so we can continue taking this content. This, as a matter of fact, this is going to help you out at all. Make sure you share it. We need to have this video go viral. So let's do this. Until the next time, I am Carlos, the Credit Assassin, and I'll see you in the next video.
I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. I tell you get big bucks, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase that?